Introducing EDI values in digital equity policies. Introduction. Welcome to this presentation focusing on the integration of equality, diversity, and inclusion, EDI, values into digital equity policies. In today's increasingly digital world, ensuring that everyone has fair access to technology and digital resources is essential. However, achieving this requires us to embed EDI values into our policies and initiatives, ensuring they are not only fair and inclusive but also accessible to all members of society. Digital equity refers to the equal opportunity to access and utilize digital tools, and it is crucial for reducing disparities in education, employment, and social participation. By embedding EDI principles into digital equity policies, we can create environments that foster inclusivity and ensure that all individuals have the resources they need to thrive. At the end of this presentation, you will be able to relate EDI values with digital equity through specific examples. Illustrate specific policies that aim at digital equity. What are EDI values? Definition. EDI values encompass the principles of equality, diversity, and inclusion that guide organizations in fostering fair and equitable environments. These values are designed to ensure that everyone, regardless of their background, has access to opportunities and resources, and that diverse perspectives are respected and included in decision-making processes. Importance. Integrating EDI values into digital equity policies is essential for creating a society that values and respects all individuals. When EDI values are embedded in policy frameworks, organizations are more likely to create digital initiatives that are inclusive and accessible to everyone. Example. For instance, a digital policy that requires all online platforms to meet specific accessibility standards for users with disabilities exemplifies how EDI values can promote fairness and inclusion in the digital space. The importance of digital equity. Definition. Digital equity ensures that all individuals have fair access to digital tools and the Internet. Without it, significant gaps and opportunities arise, especially for marginalized communities who already face systemic barriers. Consequences of inequity. When digital equity is lacking, disparities in education, employment, and social participation widen, creating barriers for underrepresented groups. This inequity can lead to negative outcomes, including reduced economic mobility and limited access to essential services. Example. Consider the 2018 FCC report showing that approximately 25% of rural Americans lacked access to high-speed internet, compared to only 1% of urban households. This disparity hindered rural communities from accessing online resources, job opportunities, and remote work options, ultimately affecting their economic growth and social engagement. Embedding EDI values. Integrating EDI values into digital equity policies ensures that initiatives are designed to be fair, inclusive, and accessible. When EDI principles are prioritized, organizations can create digital environments that reflect the diverse needs of their users. The intersection of EDI and digital equity. Example. A policy requiring all digital platforms to meet accessibility standards not only demonstrates a commitment to EDI values but also ensures that people with disabilities can navigate and use these platforms effectively. Impact. By prioritizing EDI, organizations can foster a culture of inclusion that encourages participation from all individuals, thereby reducing disparities in access and engagement. Key strategies for integrating EDI in policies. Inclusive policy design. To successfully integrate EDI values, it is crucial to involve diverse stakeholders in the policy design process. Engaging a broad range of perspectives ensures that the needs and experiences of all community members are considered. Accessibility standards. Implementing accessibility guidelines that align with EDI principles is essential. This can include making websites compliant with Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, WCAG, to ensure that all users, including those with disabilities, can access and engage with digital content. Training and education. Providing training for staff and stakeholders on EDI values and digital equity is vital for fostering a culture of inclusivity within organizations. This training can help ensure that everyone understands the importance of these principles in shaping digital initiatives. Policy implementation. Clear guidelines. Organizations should develop clear guidelines outlining how EDI values will be integrated into digital initiatives. These guidelines provide a roadmap for all stakeholders to follow, ensuring consistency and accountability. Stakeholder engagement. Regular engagement with community members and stakeholders is essential for assessing the effectiveness of policies. Gathering feedback helps identify areas for improvement and ensures that policies remain relevant to the community's needs. Continuous monitoring. Establishing metrics to monitor and evaluate the impact of EDI policies over time is crucial. Continuous monitoring allows organizations to track progress and make necessary adjustments to enhance the effectiveness of their initiatives. Evaluating the impact of EDI policies. Regular assessments. Conducting regular assessments of EDI-driven policies is vital for understanding their impact. These evaluations should measure how well policies are meeting EDI goals and addressing digital disparities. Data collection. Collecting data on user access, engagement, and satisfaction provides insights into the effectiveness of EDI policies. This information can help organizations identify gaps and improve their initiatives. Reporting. Transparent reporting of findings to stakeholders is essential for building trust and accountability. Sharing assessment results allows organizations to communicate their commitment to EDI and demonstrate progress. Case study. EDI values in action. Example. The UK Government Digital Service has made significant strides in embedding EDI principles into its digital policies. By prioritizing user-centered design and ensuring that services are accessible to everyone, the service aims to reduce barriers for marginalized communities. Outcome. This approach has led to increased participation from diverse user groups and improved accessibility in digital services, demonstrating the positive impact of integrating EDI values into digital policy. EDI in digital education policies. Importance of inclusivity. Digital education policies should reflect EDI values to ensure that all students have equal access to quality education and digital resources. Inclusivity in education is essential for fostering a learning environment where everyone can thrive. Example. The EU's Digital Education Action Plan emphasizes the need for digital equity in education, promoting initiatives that equip educators with the skills necessary to create inclusive digital learning environments for all students. Promoting EDI in digital employment policies. Workplace inclusion. EDI values should be woven into hiring practices, remote work policies, and training programs to create equitable workplaces. Organizations that prioritize these values not only foster inclusion but also enhance overall performance and innovation. Example. Many tech companies that implement EDI-driven hiring practices report increased diversity within their workforce and improved employee satisfaction, leading to better innovation and productivity. Strategies to address digital disparities. Digital literacy programs. Implementing programs that provide digital skills training is essential for empowering historically marginalized communities. These initiatives can help individuals navigate the digital landscape effectively and access opportunities that were previously out of reach. Affordable Internet access. Promoting policies that make Internet access affordable for all, including subsidies for low-income families, is critical in bridging the digital divide and ensuring equitable access to digital resources. Illustrative EDI policies for digital equity. Accessible technology policies. Policies mandating that all digital platforms meet accessibility standards ensure that all users can access content and services. This approach directly reflects EDI values and promotes equity in digital access. Inclusive hiring policies. Developing hiring policies that prioritize diverse candidates and ensure equal opportunities in recruitment processes fosters a more inclusive workforce, aligning with EDI principles. Positive outcomes of EDI policies. Reducing digital disparities. EDI policies play a critical role in closing the digital divide, making it easier for marginalized groups to access resources and opportunities that support their growth and development. Enhancing innovation. Diverse teams bring varied perspectives to the table, leading to increased creativity and better problem-solving in digital initiatives. EDI-driven policies create an environment where innovative ideas can flourish. Looking ahead. The future of EDI in digital equity. Continued advocacy. Stakeholders must continue to advocate for the integration of EDI values in digital policies at all levels, ensuring that digital initiatives remain inclusive and accessible to everyone. Technology's role. As technology continues to evolve, policies must adapt to ensure that emerging digital tools and platforms prioritize EDI principles, creating a future where everyone can thrive in the digital landscape. Conclusion and key takeaways. In summary, integrating EDI values into digital equity policies is essential for fostering inclusive digital spaces that benefit all members of society. By prioritizing EDI in policy design and implementation, organizations can work towards reducing digital disparities and promoting equity. Key takeaway. EDI-driven policies not only enhance access to digital resources but also foster innovation and collaboration, ultimately creating a more equitable digital environment for everyone. Resources for further learning. European Commission. Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion provides insights into the EU's commitment to promoting equality and diversity across all sectors, including digital policies. Digital Inclusion Toolkit. A resource offering practical strategies for creating inclusive digital spaces, focusing on EDI principles. International Telecommunication Union, ITU. Focuses on digital inclusion initiatives worldwide, offering resources and guidelines for promoting equitable access to technology. The Center for Digital Inclusion. Provides resources and research on digital inclusion practices with a focus on EDI values. Coursera, Digital Equity Courses. Offers free and low-cost courses on digital skills and policies promoting digital equity and inclusion.